Hi, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp workshop. So today, the card that I have for you, it's super cute. It brought a smile to my face when I was making it. And you know, we're hitting a busy time of year. It's my birthday this week, and we have Thanksgiving, and we host it. So we'll have a house full of people. Christmas decorating will start. We just have a lot of stuff going on. And then on Tuesday, I will be live all day. Not all day, but, you know, I'll be hopping on and off on YouTube and on Facebook. So wherever you're watching this, you can go there. And I'll just give you a heads up because, you know, I have to clear the space and put a new project out. And I don't have any of them ready because Stampin' Up! Announced a flash sale. So we just found out yesterday that almost everything in this catalog is on sale. So it's 10% off because, you know, we're a worldwide company. So it's basically free shipping if you're in the US. But because of the way our other markets work, it's free shipping for them wouldn't be the same as us. But everything in here almost is 10% off. So there is a small exclusion list of about 72 things, and that's on my website and on Facebook. I put it in both places so you can see it. So if you're watching this today and you still have some time, it's going to post on Saturday, then you can let me know if there's something in here that you would like me to see, because you know on this I can open it up and show you. So what I'm going to use today, I'm going to use elements from the Playing with Patterns. I'm going to use the paper and the embellishments, and I thought I was using the ribbon, but apparently I'm out of this. So I'm going to use a really similar ribbon, and it's from the whale suite. So there's so much in here, and because this year we adjusted our catalog dates a little bit, this came out and then almost immediately the holiday catalog came out. So this hasn't gotten as much love as it might normally. So I'm really looking forward to hopping back in this again because it's a fabulous catalog. So if there's anything in here you want to see, then let me know. And if I have it, then I'll see if I can squish it in on Tuesday. I'll be showing a lot of quick cards. I'll let you know some of my December classes that are coming up, and I'll let you know about my winter retreat, which is going to be online this year. I was hoping that I was maybe going to be able to get an in-person one in, but frankly at this point it's not worth the time and the effort to schedule that to find out then I can't have it. But the online one will be fabulous, and that way you can stay at home and do it in your jammies with me. And then I'm also going to use 2 sets from the sale-a-bration. So if you're new to my channel and you're not sure what sale-a-bration is, it will start in January. And for every $50 or $100, there's 2 different price brackets, you get to pick something for free. So the stamps that I'm using today, I'm using 2 stamp sets, and they're both sale-a-bration selections. So once January rolls around, you'll be able to pick them. So the first one is called Approaching Perfection, and it's mostly sentiments. There's a couple of small stamps here. So it's a great like combination set. So it will combo along with a lot of the other ones, like the one I'm going to use today, because it's mostly images. So I really like this one that says, "Newsflash, birthdays found to be good for your health. Studies showed that people who have more birthdays live the longest." But I'm going to use this one here today. And then I'm going to use Darling Donkeys. They make me happy. So I'm going to use her. So let's get going on the card. I have Purple Posy because almost all of the cardstocks and almost all of the papers will be on sale. So if there's something you've had on your wish list, or if you have somebody who buys for you for Christmas, then you can go to my website, and I have a whole little walkthrough because it's super simple to just it's kind of like a gift registry where you just go on my website, you just pick what you want, put it in a little wish list, and then you just hit send, and it sends them the link, and then they can go either add it all to their cart or just pick what they want, and then it ships straight to them. And they also qualify for my free thank you gifts that I give. So this is just some shimmery white cardstock, and if you watched my Posy video that posted just before this, this is the scrap. So I'm going to use a couple of different scraps today because I'm going to cut this out. So there she is, super cute. Here's actually the posies when I was practicing with him, and it's going to be my little scrap paper that I'm going to stick under here. So I'm just going to fold my Posy cardstock in half. And this is an outgoing in color. So this is a perfect time to stock up on any of those 2021 colors that will be outgoing, especially if you need the refills. I don't know why I put the lid just back on it because I'm talking. So here I'm going to take my sentiment. I haven't put the stickers on my stamps yet because I just pulled them out. I'm just gonna stick it right here in the corner. So what if you're a year older, you're fabulous. So those are my words. Because she looks like she thinks she's pretty fabulous, right? So I'm just gonna use this other piece of paper right here too. Because when you color with blends, you really wanna have something underneath you. So I pulled out these colors and they're basically, I tried to get ones that would kind of match the paper other than my donkey because I wanted her to be smoky slate. So I have my dark and light smoky slate. So here's a real quick little tutorial on how to use blends to blend with them, because it's been a minute, I realized, since I've done like an actual, here's how you blend with blends. So I'm taking the dark smoky slate and I'm just going around kind of the places where I want there to be dark. And you do need to remember that they do bleed. So you don't want them too close to the edge. Now, if you're cutting them out, like right along the edges, then it doesn't matter so much because you'll cut that off. But this, we're cutting in a shape. Now I'm going to take my light smoky slate and I'm literally going to blend it. So if you kind of swirl it around, then it gets, those lines will just disappear. And you want to leave some white space in the middle. And you don't want to color every place the same because that's what gives you that nice, beautiful shading that makes it look like you're an artist, even though it's really just some markers kind of doing the work for you. So just kind of go on, and you can see on this side, I didn't add any of the dark, and up near there where her hair was a little darker, I didn't add any dark. So this way, this side over here is lighter. Leave that light patch there in the center. And then over here again, let's blend this away. Get that to disappear. And you can see it just kind of, they mudge together. I do have some new blends. This smoky slate's one of the ones I have new. I love my blends and I color with them all the time as we do in my classes. And I just did a whole donkey with her, so this one needs to be replaced. So just blend those in. And then I'm gonna take my my light black, and I'm just gonna, because I want her feet to be a different color, but the black is dark, obviously, because it's black. There is a dark black and a light black, but I just have a little stripe of color there, and then I'm gonna go back with my dark smoky slate, which is the lighter color of this. And you don't have to do same colors, but this is very important on this one that you don't get up to the edges because it will bleed to the edges. And if you get too close, it's gonna bleed right out and it's gonna look like you colored outside the lines. Nope, that's gray granite. She's gonna be some gray granite, which will show you that you can use different colors. You have to blend it in a little bit more. The granite, as you can see now, has a little bit more brown tones, just as cement does. But she'll be fine. This one's got a lot more juice than the other one does. So just make sure you leave that color in the middle, or some white color in the middle. Now I'm gonna take this, and since I've got the granite, I'll do it. She's gonna look way different than my other one. So I'm just gonna add a swish, just a swish of that there. And then I'm gonna take, because this I want practically to be white. I just want it to have a shadow of color. Now I'm gonna take my color lifter, and I'm gonna blend that. And look, now she's got just a swish of color on her little snout. And in fact, if I don't like how much this has right here, you can kind of make that go away too. So there she is. Now the rest of it's super simple. I've got dark petal pink. This is really Blushing Bride, I think, but we don't have a Blushing Bride blend. But I'm just gonna take the swoopy end and just give her ears a little bit of color. The rest of it's super fast. It's not a blend tutorial. And then I have Pool Party for the green. And just add that for her little rose. And then I've got my light Calypso Coral for her rose. And again, I'm not gonna go close to the edges. I'm just gonna kind of smudge some color so it gets nice and dark, but stay in the middle there so it doesn't bleed out. Now I'm gonna take this And I have one of the dies, so check your die collection because 10% off. And if you get the bundles or a suite, anything that's already has a little bit of a discount by purchasing together, if you get it during the sale, then you'll get a little bit more. So I'm going to take her, and then this die is from the In Good Taste. It's a fabulous die, and it's just kind of one of those all-purpose ones. It fits a whole lot of our stamps, and it has some great like etching on it. So I'm going to stick her in here. Once I cut her out, I'll hold her up close so you can see her. Just roll her through, and we're almost done. And this will, for sure, whoever you give this card to, it will bring a smile to their face. So here she is. So you can see it has this like nice little etching that goes around the edge of the die. And you can see how cute she is. I'll show you the other one because I didn't add a whole lot of granite. She just has a tinge of brown. She's not a whole lot different than my original one. Today I actually had time to do a mock-up card. I have been so busy the last couple of weeks that when I've been doing these videos, I've just been winging it, which is a little scary because, you know, I'm just like, well, I'm going to stamp this and I'm going to hope that it looks good. So this is the Pool Party sheer ribbon, and it is from the Whale Suite, which is another fabulous one. Check your punches, see what punches you might need. So I'm just going to tie a little bow here. It's really pretty and sheer ribbon. It can go from a donkey card to a wedding card, and the whale punch is kind of cartoony children. It also looks good with our Frozen, the snowflake suite that we have in the holiday catalog. The holiday catalog stuff is not on sale, but you can always add it in with your order if you're trying to bump it up, get hostess benefits, or bump it up to get some of my additional freebies. So I'm going to stick that there. This is always a way to save some ribbon. And see how nice and sheer it is. You can still see all that stuff through. Then just take my snips. It's always a good time to replace your snips. None of the adhesive, I don't think any of the adhesive is on sale. I can tell some of the stuff that's on sale is because either we're low in stock or it's because stuff that demonstrators buy in mass quantities for classes. And I think they were afraid if they offered it on sale, we would buy it up and then it would all go in back order. Because like the white and the vanilla cardstock are two of the things that aren't on sale. And envelopes, all of the things that we have to buy a lot of, those are some of the things that are not. So there we have this. I'm going to take my card, and it's easier at this point because I have the ribbon on my card. On this panel to put the adhesive over here. So I've cut this 3 by 5.5 because this is 6 by 6 cardstock in this suite. So then it's just perfect like this, and then I can get 2 of them from a piece of paper. I'm just going to add a little bit to her. And then here's a little tip for you. I'm going to go back, and now that she's had a tiny bit of time to dry, I'm just going to take my coral one more time. And instead of having to use the dark and the light and a bunch of time for it to blend and possibly bleed, I'm just going to do my shading now. And then I'm going to go back, same with this, and just add a little swish. So there's my highlighting, and I don't have to worry about it bleeding or going outside the lines. Now I'm going to take the Playing with Patterns resin dots that are also part of the suite that goes with the paper. I'm just going to add a little bit of fun. Isn't she not so cute? So I'm going to use different sizes than I did on my original card, because if I do all of my samples the same when it comes time for class, then I don't have the ones I need. So let's do a big one. And it says, again, so what if you're a year older, you're fabulous. I just think it goes perfectly with her because she's fabulous. And then if you want, I would have done it, except I'm trying to get a couple of different videos recorded today so you can see my same shirt over and over. You could take the little stars that she comes with and you could stamp around. There's also one in here that says it's your birthday. So I thought if I had time, I would take her kicking up her heels and put the it's your birthday with the stars on the inside. You can do that yourself when you make the card, because I want to move on to another card. But here you go. So here is, and this one I did on white paper because you know me, I like to use the scraps laying on my desk, and this is what was here and this is what was there. But let me just show you the difference in the little bit of granite to that one. Not a huge amount of difference. I think more of the difference is from the slight vanilla tone that the shimmer cardstock has to it. So there you go. I hope that I see you on Tuesday. If you have somebody that's going to order for you, or if you, I mean, anytime you have an order and you don't want to place it online, feel free to call me. Now, if you're going to call me on Tuesday, expect that my phone will be tied up, because when my phone is being used as a camera, I can't answer it. So if I'm live all day, but here's the deal. If you want to order and be part of the sale on Tuesday, feel free to call me starting today, anytime up until Tuesday, because I can take your order and I'll just put it online in between my lives on Tuesday, so I can have them all ready to go. So I'd prefer that you get it to me before, or if if your husband's going to order for you and he'd rather just call me and not put it on online, have him do it this weekend. It works better for both of us. That way, if I have any questions, it goes in. So everybody have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you online on Tuesday. Bye.